There's a 5 on the floor for the visitors. It's the home team who have the opening possession. And Dusic has used his dribble and he's traveled. And that's a turnover that won't please either Dusic himself or the coaching staff. That'll go down in the careless column for Partizan. 9th turnover of the game. 3rd of the second half. So Kotsar with the catch, taking it straight to the rack. Terrific work down low once again for Mike Kotsar. Matchup B being played by Partizan. And they're exploiting the mismatch. Dante Exum attempting to defend him in the low post, waiting for help, but Mike Kotsar taking what the defense presented. It's Papa Petru, one-on-one with Giedraitis. Offloading. Nice catch inside Lesor, powering up and finishing with the underhanded flip off the window to move to 8 points in the game. 6 assists on the night for Papa Petru. So Darius Thompson driving on Lesor. Kicks it back out with a floater to Giedraitis. Diaz for 3. And Daniel Diaz, 2 of 3 from downtown, 6 points in the game. Daniel Diaz, 42% from downtown this season. Now can Baskonia find some stops? Trailing by 14, Lesor spinning and flushing with force, leaving Mike Kotsar rooted to the court like a statue. Spinning away from the contact. And the ground-bound Mike Kotsar could only look on admiringly as Lesor took flight to punch it home with both hands.
It's not possible! We don't compete! It's impossible to compete! 3 fouls! I don't understand! What is the problem?
Well, Coach Johan Peñarroya, not a happy man during the course of that timeout. You call athletes non-competitors. Well, that's about as wounding an insult as can be issued, particularly from your head coach, who's going to know all of his personnel very well indeed. And to say that they're not competing, well, that is going to jar their pride. What type of response will it bring? Currently trailing by 16. Going down by as many as 19. As Giedraitis gives it back to the point guard Darius Thompson. Turnover. Terrific pick by Dante Exum. And then a feed. Showtime. But the finish not found. So Darius Thompson called for the foul. It's his first. Lesor to the free throw line. .76 from the stripe, 76% from the stripe this campaign. Lesor, that's his first trip to the line tonight. He can't get either to fall. So Thompson beginning the half-court offense from the half-court logo. We've got a whistle away from the basketball. So recycled 14 for Baskonia. Giedraitis taking it aggressively to Alen Smailagic. Smailagic called for his first. So Thompson being defended by Papapetru. Partizan continue with their matchup D. Smailagic hand in the face of Darius Thompson. Towering rebound secured by Zach Leday, his fourth of the night. Kotsar called for the foul. That's his third. So Dante Exum handling. Darius Thompson picking him up at three-quarter court. Andusic against Kotsar, who's on the court with 3 fouls. Andusic has used his dribble. Zach Leday looks at the three, lets it go. Diaz got a piece of it. They hand the ball straight back. And Smailagic with his first steal of the night. Daniel Diaz picked up his first steal, and then look, Smailagic hitting the hardwood. Mike Kotsar just ripping it away from Dante Exum. And that was almost like watching bully ball. Players from different age group categories go head-to-head here. Kotsar just got a hand on it and said, give me that. Exum trying to fight for possession. We take another look at the fingertip rejection. Secured by Diaz. Kotsar sets the screen. Giedraitis to the edge of the lane. Easy pickings, darting into the lane and finishing with a fast break, two-fisted flush. Is Uroš Trifunović. Continues to accumulate points at a rapid rate on this, his career high points total. 12 points in the game now. Surpassing his previous best of 3 to move to double digits for the first time. Look at that. A trio of Partizan defenders around Mike Kotsar, and he still took it to their chests. Smailagic called for the foul. So Kotsar, that's an offensive foul, surely, my goodness. Well, that's foul number 4 on Mike Kotsar. And that's the flip side of his physical presence. Never going to shy away from initiating that contact in and around the lane, but this one, well, he looked more like a fullback from the gridiron field there. And a power forward. He has to take a seat on the bench. They're not yet in crunch time. Stephen Enoch checking back into the game. So Andusic pulls up for 3 off the right side. Alen Smailagic with a sensational offensive rebound. Recycled 14-second possession for the home team. Papapetru double-teamed. He's used his dribble. Cross-court feed goes to Uroš Trifunović, and it's a shot clock violation. So Baskonia defending solidly on that trip down the floor. But then Partizan going to sleep. Easy score for Tadas Starakirskis to move to 7 points in the game. he remains perfect from the field. Well, it's consecutive offensive rebounds secured by Alen Smailagic. He thought that he was fouled. Well, Darius Thompson turns the basketball over, leaving his feet to attempt a pass. Smailagic in ideal position once again. So Kevin Panther. A little bit of pinball between he and Smailagic after he'd used his dribble. Now working the dribble against Stephen Enoch. Stops on a dime, but he's short by some distance. Air ball, and he's saying that he was fouled, Kevin Panther. Well, it's a low-scoring fourth quarter thus far. Partizan with just 6 points, Baskonia with just 7. Crooks. Find Stephen Enoch on the cut. He takes it through the contact applied by Ioannis Papapetrou and will go to the free throw line. Papapetrou, that's foul number 3. So Stephen Enoch, 2 of 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Big disparity in the between the number of free throws attempted for the home team and the visiting team. The free throws 8 and 9 for Baskonia. Partizan 11 of 15 from the stripe. So Stephen Enoch makes the second to move to 5 points in the game. His team trailing by 15. We're deep into the fourth quarter. It's Partizan Mozart Bet Belgrade 73, Kazoo Baskonia Vitoria Gasteiz 58. The 7 days magic moment comes off the dribble drive from Dante Exum. He darted into the lane, beating everybody with his quickness before taking flight. Two-footed plant and two-fisted flush, providing a 7 days magic moment. Leaving defenders trailing in his wake, Dante Exum, as he turned on the Jets. Sander Ayesta. Artis Crooks saw a blur in black go by them. Dante Exum providing the 7 days magic moment. So just under 4.5 minutes remaining in regulation. Elektra Abramovic dumps it down low to Zach Leday. Diaz defending. Zach Leday into the lane. Out to Kevin Punter. Leday sets a screen. Now there's a mismatch on the perimeter. Oh, and that is a painful follow through. Because Daniel Diaz lost his footing. I think he came down rather heavily. Kevin Punter, who was already on the floor. I hope that he's okay. Let's take another look at it. Using the dribble to good effect to exploit the mismatch. The legs tangle. Diaz loses his footing. Oh. Like something from entertainment wrestling. What would be a catchweight contest, given the difference in size between the two athletes. So Kevin Punter, momentarily shaken up, but able to shoot his free throws and makes the first. Move to 11 points in the game. So Kevin Punter, 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight, 12 points in the game. His team leading by 17. Marinkovic rotates it. Diaz goes inside. Nice catch, Stephen Enoch. He's surrounded. Rapid ball movement by Baskonia. Inside to Stephen Enoch. Jump hook is off the mark. Rebound, Tadas Sedekerskis, but he can't guide the tip home. Terrific defensive effort by Partizan. Baskonia's fast ball movement around the perimeter comes to nothing, but where's the help deep? Uroš Trifanovic able to get all the way to the goal, can't find the finish. Artis Karuks off the back iron with his three-point attempt. Air ball, Tadas Sedekerskis had it slapped away from Kevin Punter. Sedekerskis thought he was fouled. The officials with no call. Ball out to the corner. Uroš Trifanovic for three as he drills another one. Uroš Trifanovic moves to 15 points in the game on 3 of 4 shooting from downtown, to put his team up by 20. It's the largest lead of the night. And barring something calamitous befalling the home team and something miraculous benefiting Baskonia, one suspects that this result is in the book for Partizan. Partizan Mozart Belgrade 78, Baskonia 58.
Ahora mira si tienes el tiro. Save, with pass. Il mismo di volevo, with pass. Good screen. It Tadas is alone, pass the ball. It not, bam. Iverson guard. Dani, si está, igual Iverson catch here. Si está solo, la tira. Pero, same situation. No, don't use the hands. Don't push on the defense. Let's go.
Well, it remains a low-scoring fourth quarter, 11-8 in favor of Partizan. A three-pointer from Uroš Trifanovic, breaking what was a deadlock in scoring to that point in quarter number 4. Perhaps heard somebody say during the course of Baskonia's timeout that to show a little heart, got to fashion some stops and put points on the board in a hurry. They have the sharpshooters to do it. Can they get stops at the defensive end? That'll help Baskonia. Stephen Enoch stopping the clock. He'll go to the free throw line. Crucial that he makes these free throws if they're to launch a comeback. It's going to have to be a spectacular one. But remember, they were able to force overtime in the reverse fixture at the Fernando Buesa Arena in round 2 at the start of the season. But they are short-handed, missing the man who forced overtime. Marcus Howard not available due to a bad back tonight. Stephen Enoch makes the first. Again, Baskonia need every point that they can get. Clock now in favor of Partizan. Tadas Sedekerskis picking off the pass for his second steal of the night. Diaz stops in transition. Oh, missed everything. Long and right off the backboard. No iron involved. Oh, missed everything. Long and right off the backboard, no iron involved. The game on his first 2-point field goal attempt, but he has done an outstanding job on the boards, hauling in 5 in his 17 minutes on the floor. And then blocking a shot at the defensive end, hurling into the expensive seats on the baseline. Such was his desire to chase down the basketball. Now let's hope that Zach Leday is okay, and indeed the people that he came into contact with are okay as well. Look at the hustle from Zach Leday here, coming over from the weak side to swat that shot over the baseline, and eyes on nothing but the basketball as he hurtled after it. And this at the defensive end after stringing that sweet turnaround jump shot at the offensive end. Stephen Enoch with the three-pointer. 31% shooter for his career, but that's his first three-pointer of the new campaign. He's now 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Stephen Enoch. That three-pointer off left. Sandar Ayesta up to the sideline logo. So Enoch setting a screen. Smailagic thought he was off to the races. Instead, a whistle has halted his progress. He's called for a foul. It's his third. One of 2 from the free throw line once again. Baskonia just 8 of 13 from the charity stripe. Masor double teamed hard on the wing. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, the crowd support has never wavered. And again, Partizan players just drawing energy and inspiration from the support that they're receiving from this capacity crowd. So they saw 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's 1 of 4 overall tonight. His 11-point total. So Taras Tarakurski's driving, has it taken away by Zach Leday. Zach Leday with his first steal of the night, and he has really come to the fore in the closing stages of this final quarter. Abramovic offloads to Jan Madar, straight into the hands of Taras Tarakurskis for his third steal of the night. Nice catch and finish by Sandar Ayesta. We talked about playing concentrated basketball in the closing stages. That's not the case on that previous trip down the floor for Partizan. But now with a minuscule difference between the shot clock and the game clock, Partizan will look to ensure that this is the final possession as Jan Madar drives and finishes to move to 10 points in the game on perfect shooting from the field and free throw line. And Zach Leday gets his second block in about a minute and a half. Zach Leday, a real energizer in the closing stage.